4 ways to turn a mixed number back into an improper fraction. Let's draw a model first. As you can see, we have 1 2/3. Now, what I tell my students is that we are in thirds world. You always look at the denominator. So everything in this problem needs to be a third. So I'm going to break this whole up into thirds as well. Now we just count how many thirds we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 thirds. That's one way. So now we're going to use a number line to model this as well. Remember, the number is 1 2/3. So we can draw a number line. Okay, I just counted to 3. We don't really need to go all the way to 3, but now we're just going to label our 1 2/3. 1 2/3. Now we can count 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3. That's 2 ways. Now we're going to try number bonds. And our number is 1 2/3. So we should realize that a 1 can be anything as long as the numerator and denominator match, it's a 1. So remember, we are in thirds world. Everything's a third. So we are going to change this into 3/3 because that's a 1. Then we just bring this down. 3/3 plus 2/3, well, that's 5/3. This is the last way, and this is the way that my students prefer. And I tell them to make a check mark. So what I mean is I have 1 2/3, and I tell them multiply, add. And remember, we're in thirds world. We already have half of the answer, which is thirds. Everything's going to be thirds. The denominator is going to stay the same. So multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. Add. 3 plus 2 is 5. I do think they need to master number bonds or number lines or models before you go into this method so they have a concrete understanding of the math and it helps them remember what they're doing. But this is the fastest way, and this is where most of my students end up. Do you have another way that you use? These are the 4 ways that I teach. Let me know.